This is my beautiful girlfriend.
I'm a streamer and a content creator, and I also grew up in Virginia.
She's obsessed with me. In the past, we built a few gaming setups for ALOE. First one was over 2 years ago in Vegas. Crazy how time flies. Then our first loft here in LA, and now this penthouse. Probably the best view out of all of them so far. Now, where does any good gaming setup start? We're at IKEA. You ready? You have food on your lip.
I do?
Yeah. What are you recording?
What do we all look for today?
I don't even know. That was the one with the lid.
Not that bad. Shit comfy.
You want to test it out? Test the sturdiness? I thought we were shopping for the setup.
You don't need anything for the bathroom. What's going on, guys? Welcome to Logan.
Welcome to the setup. My name is Logan Robles, and this is my 2024 gaming setup. Early look.
Setup reveal.
I farted. She loves me. She loves me now. This is Echo, and that's Kilua.
Nice.
Yeah. Test it out. Test it out.
I don't feel like I'm the first person to lay here. Whoa. Okay, after enough tomfoolery, yeah, I know it did not look like we were being productive. We got the swimwear, the belts, the accessories, the sandals. We gotta get it out of here. She wanna buy everything. We actually got some stuff for the setup. Shout out my mom's credit card. Shout out Joshy's credit card.
Get whatever you like.
And to make this easier, we're gonna break up this video into 3 parts. The background, the new PC sponsored by Intel and their new 14th gen processors, and the setup itself. First, the background. But that brings us back home. Okay, I kinda sold. I recorded the first part of this video as a TikTok, so these beginning clips, they're vertical. But quick summary of what we did. This was her old stream background. ALOE's vision for this area is for it to be comfy, cozy, and clean. To match her streams and overall build that aesthetic that is her. The first thing we did was adding grass panels. The idea here was to add some texture to the background, but also pay homage to her old setup in Vegas, some wall art. She bought these pictures on Etsy and we finally framed them just now. Then to add that pop, a neon rope light shaped as a heart, and that should bring us to present day. Now the clips are horizontal again. Sorry about that. This is where things get interesting. The background really starts coming to life. First, we moved everything out of the way, mounted a floating shelf with a wood finish right under the grass. Then we put a practical ambient light on top of the shelf. At first, we were debating whether or not we wanted to get more grass and just complete the entire wall. We felt like that would have been too much. Added this white shag rug. Now, probably the most important addition to ALOE's setup background is this divider. Through this hallway is the bathroom. So now I can shower in peace while ALOE's streaming. Or at least that's what it was supposed to be for. Yeah. This thing is see-through. Added a paper lantern from IKEA to brighten up the hallway. The bulb is RGB and it's from Govee. I was really surprised with the quality of these hanging lights from Target. The only sad thing is that they're only battery powered. Yeah, unfortunate. Directly under the shelf in the corner, I surprised ALOE with a pink lounge Togo chair. The theme here is ambient lights to make the area feel warm. Overall, I think we accomplished that. Long term, we're getting rid of this cube shelf. We just think it's a little too cramped here. But for now, here's how it looks. Now let's move on to the PC. Thanks to Intel, this setup upgrade is much more than aesthetics. Recently, Intel dropped their brand new 14th gen processors, and specifically for this build, we're using the Intel Core i7-14700K, which is the CPU that I recommend for those that want to game at high frame rates, stream, as well as record, all at the same time. To me, it's the perfect balance between price and performance, and anything gaming or content related. Thank you to Intel for sponsoring this video, making this all-white PC come to life. First, I need to salvage parts from her old PC, specifically her AIO, as well as her 2 storage drives. Now we can work on installing this new CPU. ALOE tends to play a wide variety of games, from story mode single player games to FPS. We need something that can handle the highest quality graphics, maintain high frame rates while streaming. So paired with the 14700K is the Asus Strix Z790A motherboard. It definitely fits the aesthetic that we're going for, but certainly does not miss out on features and reliability. This motherboard was also a gift from Asus. Anyone here knows that Asus has always been my preferred brand when it comes to motherboards. I just love how they look and perform. Next, we put in the RAM. Following the theme, it's a white set of Corsair Dominator DDR5. Newer chips means the integration of DDR5, which enabling faster speeds and giving you that boost in performance. With the motherboard ready, ALOE's dream case for a while now has been the NZXT H9 Elite in white. Personally, it's one of my favorite cases out there in a case market that has so many options. But yeah, after screwing in the motherboard, you know we had to get a white power supply. Every detail matters. matters. First, we screwed that in, and then I plugged in all the power into the motherboard, as well as all the front I/O from the case. Now it's time for the AIO, which is the white NZXT Z73. The white Z73 is the perfect complement. ALOE loves that she can put GIFs and whatever picture she wants on it, so we decided to keep it. This build already looks so good. And we're almost done. After I installed the fans, it's GPU time. For ALOE's birthday, I got her the Yesin 3070, but I also have a white 4070 on hand, so it's really up to her which one she wants to use. Overall, this PC is the most aesthetically pleasing PC that I've ever built. Certainly one of the most powerful as well, with Intel's 14th Gen 14700K powering it all. Hopefully she loves it, and hopefully it's everything and more that she could want and need out of her PC.
The K stands for?
The last and final part, her setup itself. And this one took longer than expected. It was definitely not a smooth process. I'll explain why very soon. If you're doing major renovation, you should probably just take everything down and restart, especially if it's been some time. Originally, when we built this setup here, we just threw it together as fast as we could so that she could stream and work. It wasn't to look good. So that's why all the cables are everywhere. So it's best to just start with a clean slate. One of the big things that I got for her was a new monitor mount. I wanted to get her something that was high quality, clean, and fit the theme. ALOE's always wanted the clean girl, white on white aesthetic, but she loves her pink. So that's why I love with the Elgato Stream Deck Plus. You can change the color of the knobs, and we made them pink while her Stream Deck was white. After that, we just gave her a refresh, completely redid the cable management, which was non-existent, and gave everything a good wipe down. And as everything started to come together, I decided to scrap it. After 3 years, I thought it was time for a new countertop. From countless spills, food, so basically we had to take everything apart again. One IKEA trip later, we decided to get a slightly larger wood countertop. We felt the white on white wasn't very cozy and was kind of cold, but then the countertop was a little bit too warm, so I sanded the whole thing down, removed the finish that was previously set by IKEA. It gave it a more raw, colder look, so it's the right balance between cold and warm, and I think it turned out good. Personally, I feel like it was the missing touch, that extra layer of depth. I also felt like the setup was missing some color, so I added lights behind the monitors and threw away her Go XLR for the Wave XLR, which is overall a much more reliable audio interface than the Go XLR, especially the Go XLR Mini. Go XLR Mini sucks. ALOE does her custom mouse pads, so for now she's going with this blue one, which I accidentally put upside down when I was recording, but she has a bunch of different other options. So if you're interested and you like the art, the link will be down below in the description. It's also cool to support your creators. For the keyboard, you know we had to go with a Summit 65 from High Ground. This one is called the Epic of High Ground. It's built on the Summit 2.0 line, which improves all aspects of the keyboard, and it has that 8-bit art that we all love. ALOE has a bunch of desk accessories, so she got that covered. But the only thing really missing still is decorations behind her setup. The light adds a good glow, but in the future we'll add a shelf, probably some plants, and additionally more lights. But we want to keep it tasteful. So it's far from complete, but let me know what you guys think of the setup and the overall transformation from the new PC that Intel helped us build.
Do the honors. Need help?
I need some assistance. All me. Jesus.
Cool PC you built there.
Yeah, I did it. Thanks, Intel.
Pop quiz. You know what processor you have?
i12. i10. Good processor.
You know which one you have?
i9, 12,
No.
10,
No. 14.
14 now?
14700K.
Go to 14. 14700K.
You know what the K stands for? You know what
Carrots?
it means you can overclock it. We ain't doing none of that.
Intel.
To the completely refreshed background and all the added lights. I love the cozy vibes. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe. Down below, let me know whose gaming setup I should do next. Maybe I'll press them to let me redo their setup.